question about jazz developing. It will always be like one of the most important genres in music, because it's the foreground which people learn how to play and they learn how to make spontaneous art. And, it's important, but it's getting more and more difficult for us to do it because number one, they're taking all the music programs out of schools and public schools and high schools and junior high. You know, in a lot of places there's not even a band or anything for kids to play in. But it still stays alive even through that, you know. First of all, well, you don't learn how to play in school anyway. I mean, there's many schools in which to learn how to play. There's also when you go and hear it live, you hear it live. I think that's one of the things that's missing is places in which young players can go to hear the music played live, you know, because that's demonstration. You know, they say a good teacher explains and a great teacher demonstrates. So. It's essential for us to have these kind of quality elements. How to get cats that are like that. George Coleman, because he got me one time. I was 25, maybe 24 years old. I was playing this club called Bradley's with George's piano player and Harold Mayberg. And George came in. He used to always come in to sit in. He came and sat in that night. And he was like, all right, young blood, here we go. And he played rhythm changes. I got rhythm, and then he started going through the keys. He went through the whole cycle twice. Came back around somewhere in the middle at like E major, and then gave it to me. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. What do you want me to do after all that, right? But I did what I could. Then he plays Cherokee. Does the same thing. Goes through all the keys, the whole cycle twice. Stops somewhere in a weird place like B major or something like that. And I'm like, wow, I'm getting ready to go over the codes here. So this is the harmonic lesson. Then after that, he plays Body and Soul and starts going right in the middle of it. He switches from 4/4 to 5/4. And Harold Mayberg is a piano player, so he's with him on all of this stuff. You know, they write together. Goes from 4/4 to 5/4, then to 3/4, and then to bam, 220, like fast tempo. He turns around and gives it to me. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? How do I play after that? But I did my best, and I got like probably a B+.